Hey, it's Pastor Larry here, and I just wanted to take the time to share with you a very important message. Here's a series of questions that I wanted to ask you. Are you registered? Are you ready? And are you prepared to vote? When I look at my Bible, the prophet Amos reminds us to let justice roll down like waters and righteousness like an ever-flowing stream. This year, I'm participating with people from all over the country to prepare those I care for and those that I serve to remind them to vote. Our elections in America, they give us the power to vote for leaders who will support life-sustaining programs for our communities. And so, I think back when I was in college, I earned my undergraduate degree in political science. And I've been blessed to receive even my Juris Doctorate in law. And above all of that, I was taught that there was no greater gift, no greater duty than the power given to vote. Our nation was built on the ideals of freedom and also representation. We've been blessed with a civic duty to participate in the election of our leaders. To appreciate the importance of voting in America, we must first understand the struggle that has paved the way for this right. Our country was founded on the notion that government derives its power from the consent of the governed. Yet, this principle has not always been a reality. From the early days of our republic, there have been battles for suffrage, struggles led by courageous individuals who believed that every voice deserved to be heard. Personally, I have family members who just a generation or two ago did not have the right to vote or were discouraged from voting. So to me, it's a gift and a blessing to be able to make my voice heard by heading to the polls when election time comes around. With all of that, we have the opportunity to also make a positive influence on the policies of our country and make a positive influence also on its leadership and its values. Each election process is a unique chance to express what we believe and who we think will lead with love, concern, and compassion. Think about the issues you care about. Is it education, healthcare, the environment, social justice, or the security of our world? Each of these issues is impacted by legislations and policies decided by those who we elect. So by voting, we hold our leaders accountable and make sure that they represent our interests. So participation in voting is not just a right, but it's a responsibility. And so as you listen to this message, I urge you to do this. Step up. Yes, step up for those who are unable to vote by casting your ballot. Step up by being a voice for those who have no voice of their own. Step up in honor of our ancestors who may have been denied the right to vote, whether it be because of the way they looked or their gender or their economic status. Step up for the children who will be benefactors of the future even on today. And so vote for those who will have their best interests in mind. And most importantly, step up because you are blessed to have the ability to shape the future. Encourage family members, friends, and neighbors to exercise their right to vote. And that way you will create a society of vitality. Know today that there may be challenges to undermine this right. There are voter suppression tactics, misinformation running rampant that function to divide us and disenfranchise all people. So today, as a person who loves my country, loves people, and loves God, I implore you today to step up. Recognize the power of your vote. Make it a priority to educate yourself about the issues, the candidates, and the voting process. Prepare to cast your ballot and encourage those around you to do the same. Attend discussions, share your knowledge, and stand as a champion for democracy. This year is a time of celebration, I'd like to call it. A time for us to celebrate the rights we're given. A time for us to ignite change, foster innovation, and create a society that reflects our hopes and our dreams. There's important issues that we will be deciding. Things like Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, prescription drug costs, police and community relations, nutrition assistance programs, and other financial stability programs and other things that help not only ourselves, but those policies look out for the least of these as the Word of God teaches. So today I ask you to remember these words as you prepare to vote. Step up. I want to ask each of you who hear this message to commit to encouraging at least 5 people 5 family members, 5 friends, maybe 5 co-workers to vote on election day and make sure that they get to the polls. If you need to register to vote in your particular state or need to know the rules to voting, make sure that you head to the website of your Secretary of State. For those of you in Ohio, like myself, who need further assistance on the importance of our election process or resources on how or where to vote, contact me on Facebook and one of my team members will send you a step-up guide so you can get all the information you need. I want to thank you also for your listening ear today. And as I close, let me share with you why this is so important to me. You know, as a person of faith and a Christ follower, I believe that God's concern for justice, for the poor, and for the least of these can all be helped by the election of good people who will one day do extraordinary things. And you have the power to step up and make that happen. God bless you, and thank you again for listening. Don't forget to step up.